Hey, I'm so excited about this opportunity to share a video with you about our experience in Salt Lake City at the 2023 dōTERRA convention. This year's theme was all about becoming, and we are all becoming every day whatever we're putting our focus on, right? And so Rand and I were really excited to put our focus on our next steps in dōTERRA learning, as well as business building. First of all, let me say I'm so sorry that we can't be with you guys in person. After convention, we decided to drive north and spend some time together in the national parks. It was a bit strategic because we are really sensitive to the energy around us, and dōTERRA is such a high energy experience. We wanted some time to just be with nature and kind of zen out, which has worked well for us. But we are very much looking forward to connecting with everybody when we get back, as we host classes, both digitally and hopefully in person. For those of you who are not familiar with me and Rand, we have been using dōTERRA since the summer of 2015. Rand has high functioning moderate autism, and so as his mom, I've worked really hard to help support him and his growth and development, and dōTERRA has been like super important in our journey. I've listed some of our favorite items here, but and I know that this whole slide deck is about like top threes, but we could have a whole big old list. And what we're hoping actually in the future is to have some shared classes together about some of the products that we feel have been so vital in his development. So one of the things about convention that everybody gets so excited about is new products. And I have to tell you that the new product, the general session that highlighted new products, which is the first day, Rand was all over it. He loved that. And of course, everybody's super excited, and the revealing is so exciting. And so as you can see here, here's our new lineup of products. And we decided to do a top three. Now, keep in mind that some of these items on our top three are not because we have experienced them yet. We will, but since we're just traveling still after convention, we haven't completely busted into our convention kit. But I will tell you, one of the things I was the most excited about was the Shinrin Yoku Forest Bathing Blend, because I love some trees and I love some nature, and it smells so good. And while Rand would agree with me, he is the most excited about Blue Lotus. And so because we were in person at convention and we purchased a convention kit, we were able to get these items and bust them out and start using them right away. Now, I did ask him not to bust into the Blue Lotus because I actually bought one of the limited supply Blue Lotuses at home. So we have an unopened Blue Lotus that I'm hoping to maybe gift, but the Becoming blend, which was available for us here in person, does highlight the Blue Lotus oil, and Rand has been enjoying that. He was also really excited about the Super Mint toothpaste, and so he that is now in his toiletry bag, because I believe he has acquisitioned that item for his own personal use. We're both pretty excited about the Serenity sleep system. I think that the soft gels are going to probably impact me a little bit more strongly with the tart cherry extract. But I'm really excited about this introduction to valerian into the product as well. I think that it's going to be I think just more powerful in helping me settle down and get good rest. The other item that I'm really happy about, because I totally believe in healthy gut, healthy everything, that vibe, and the mind-body connection, and helping kind of honor our bodies with grace and with love, the PB Restore. So excited about that, and I'm really looking forward to seeing how that's going to impact both my system and Rand's system. Now, of course, in the spirit of good compliance, the statements that I have just said haven't been evaluated by the FDA, and none of these products are intended for diagnosing, treating, or preventing any diseases, but we are looking forward to how they're going to support our systems. Now, maybe you want to go to convention. Maybe you're feeling the vibe. You've been listening to Gloria. Maybe you've seen some other videos. You've seen all the social media posts. Maybe you want to go to a convention. Well, what's really exciting is that we are currently in the early bird pricing for the 2024 convention. Dates are already set. You can already start thinking about it. And if you choose to buy your ticket before or by the 24th, ticket prices are only $139. I purchased my ticket and Rand's ticket in May of this year for like this conference, and it was definitely higher than $139. I can't exactly remember, and even if I look at the total, our final ticket prices also included the campus tour. So it was a little bit higher, but if you're feeling pretty excited and you know for sure that you want to do this, then I would say go ahead and buy a ticket. Buy a ticket now. You can fill in the details later. You can talk with Gloria. She's just had this recent experience about being in Salt Lake. Obviously, I'm happy to share my experiences with you, and I'm going to continue with that in like the last few slides of this video. Now, the first thing I would like to highlight are some of our favorite resources from convention. So the first one that I'm going to say is that the probiome friendly products now have their own training class on training.doTERRA.com, and it's free. So if you are interested in probiotics and prebiotics and gut health and how all of that connects with your overall health, check out this course. I haven't done it yet. I'm going to do it when I get home, but I'm really excited about all of this. The other resource that I'm pretty excited about is the sleep system resource. Again, doTERRA has also provided that training absolutely free. All you have to do is sign up for their training platform, and then you'll have access to quite a few training resources. The prebiome and the sleep course are both new since convention, and again, they're free. The other thing that I would like to highlight in as a top 3 resource is the updates that they've already made to their digital marketing kit. The DMK is easily accessible. It doesn't matter whether you're a wellness advocate or a wholesale customer. If you want to have access to great images and videos, and also like scripts and slide decks to share more about the products that you love using from doTERRA, the DMK is going to be your best bet. If you are not familiar with using the DMK, there is a great like 2.5 minute intro walkthrough from doTERRA Business. Just go to YouTube, search DMK intro video, and it's going to be there for you. It's going to kind of give you an idea of how to use it, and then it's there for you to use. Absolutely free, and it has been updated with a whole bunch of post-convention information. Okay, great. So, convention. Overall, top 3 takeaways. Let's talk about the energy. It is high vibe. Everybody is excited. It's really anticipatory. You know, some people handle those high vibe moments with more grace and more patience than others. So you just have to choose to be one of those people who kind of like has your mission, but also leaves a lot of space for things to happen, right? It's also really loud. Rand and I both packed some noise cancellation devices that we have to help us kind of take the volume down a little bit to kind of just help our bodies and souls manage all of the influx of information. Lots of people. And if you're the type of person who doesn't like roll with lots of people, it can feel overwhelming. Again, the vibe is mostly positive, so that is definitely helpful. But keep in mind, there's a lot of people, and they are focused. They are focused on getting their stuff, getting their new products, getting their shopping done. They're focused on keeping their groups together. So while everybody was generally friendly, there was also kind of very like mission-driven vibe as a part of it. You can also keep in mind the fact that if you've got a lot of people, you got a lot of germs hanging around, so you might want to be thoughtful about how you protect yourself when you're in the midst of the crowd. The other thing is, even if you choose to invest in a hotel that is right next to the Salt Palace or the Delta Center there's still a whole lot of walking. There's so much walking. You want to make sure that you're packing very comfortable shoes, and maybe before convention, hit the gym a little, breathe hard a little, stretch a lot, because it's a lot of walking, to and from, and then, of course, if you have a hotel, our hotel was about just within a mile of the Salt Palace, and so we were focusing on public transportation. You still got to walk to the public transportation, and then when you get off the stop, you got to walk to where you got to go. So there's just a lot of walking. Keep that in mind. And if you're somebody with mobility issues, do not feel challenged about attending convention. My recommendation to you would be to connect with the dōTERRA team ahead of time. Now, I'm in the hotel room right now, and apparently my son just walked out without his key. Give me just a second. It's okay. All right, back at it. So Salt Lake City is incredible because public transit is available. So if you're somebody who has rented a room in a hotel, you can be mindful of about where the public transport, whether you take the tracks, which is kind of their light rail system within the city, or their buses. And I am happy to share a resource with you. There's a web page on their on Utah's Salt Lake City transit website that has a really clear map about where the free area is. If you're somebody who has a car with you because either you've driven there like we did, or you've rented a car from the after you flew in, there are a lot of public parking areas near both the Delta Center and the Salt Palace, and that's going to run you $10 to $15. That's what I was seeing in the signs for parking. Now, Gloria might be able to speak more specifically as to what the in and out privileges look like, so I would ask her about that. There's a lot of people, and there's not even, and what I mean is, like, beyond dōTERRA people, there's a lot of people. And some of them are really friendly. Some of them are local. Some of them are in Salt Lake City for other reasons, other conventions or other conferences. You're going to run into introverts and extroverts. I'm an introvert, so I have to be really mindful about how I use my time and space and energy. And again, as I previously mentioned, because you're in the crowd always, in and out of public transit, or handing, taking your parking ticket from somebody, all those things, plan on having armed guard with you. I already touched on the walking. It stands to reiterate, there is a lot of walking. So you might want to pack your deep blue. All of your deep blue products would be helpful. We did a lot of Copaiba. Going back to the point before about the people, and there's a lot of people and introverts, extroverts, that type of thing. Rand and I were very mindful about taking extra adaptive and Copaiba together, like before we started our day, just to help kind of ease our minds and stress and that type of thing. Now, because we drove, we were able to enjoy some of the more like Salt Lake City extended type opportunities. So we did go to the Great Salt Lake. My idea on this is whether or not you have your own car. I mean, obviously you can rent a car, or you could probably pull off taking an Uber to the Great Salt Lake. It's only about 20 minutes outside of Salt Lake City proper. If you access it via the state park, it's $5 to get in. And it is beautiful. Yes, you can swim. Yes, there are changing areas. I wouldn't say it's all super nice. I mean, it's doable. We chose not to swim, but we did wade in the water, and we saw the little shrimps, and it was just beautiful. And of course, we had this awesome, perfect moment with the sailboat going across the mountain. It is just beautiful. And so we would highly recommend, if you've got a minute and you want to reap also the benefits of walking through that mineral rich water, definitely do that. And I have a link for you here if you want to access more. About an hour north from Salt Lake City are the Crystal Hot Springs. Rand and I chose to, as we were driving north, stop there and kind of spend the afternoon. It's $18 per person for pretty much as long as you want to, and there are in and out privileges within the day as well. They just give you a bracelet. They also have water slides, and so you can add an extra $2 to your ticket. Let me tell you that after several days of walking and people and all the stuff, sitting in the hot springs was healing on multiple levels. The great thing is too that this particular location has like multiple pools with different temperatures so that people can get the benefits and also be comfortable no matter what the temperature. I've got a link for you there. Rand and I have decided that anytime we go to convention, we are making sure to prioritize a visit to Crystal Hot Springs because it was just so incredible. The other thing that you might want to plan for in Salt Lake City is all the food. We are foodies. We love to eat. Keeping in mind that you're in a big city, so prices are big city prices, but pack your digestion if you like to explore through food as we do. And our recommendations would be Eva's Bakery. You can see the croissant that we purchased there. It's a little like French patisserie kind of place. And they've got like ice cream and gelato and all the pastries you can think of and all this beautiful like breakfast and brunch food. It's incredible. We also got chicken and waffles at Blaze of Thunder at the Hall Pass, which is near the Delta Center. And of course, Rand's big cheeseburger fan, so we visited some burger places, and so we've got those recommendations for you there as well. All right, wrapping it up because this has taken a little bit. Ultimately, we're so looking forward to coming back home. We're looking forward to connecting with our teams, and we're looking forward to growing our business with dōTERRA, but just the opportunity to share just our story about how much dōTERRA has positively impacted our lives on multiple levels. We're just really looking forward to sharing that. And I hope that you are looking forward to it too. So hope to see you when we get back to North Carolina. Take care. Mwah. Lots of love. Bye.